the Cotton Castle, the Holy City, the place where Cleopatra got her beauty. Today is the final day of our 5 weeks in Turkey, and we may have saved the most beautiful for last. Pamukkale sits on many lists of the prettiest places in the world. But there is one downside to visiting. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. So today we are hopping into something that we rarely ride in, a tour bus. We booked a group tour to beautiful Pamukkale via Viator and got to sit in the back and relax for the 3-hour journey there.
It's so bright.
It looks like it could be like a waterfall or like snow. There's one of the paragliders. It's like end of season snow,
Yeah.
like hasn't quite melted. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Dizzy on 2 minutes.
We have made it to Pamukkale. It is insane. Like, you're driving up and it's like already a beautiful natural landscape as you're driving up. Like, there's mountains, there's valleys, there's farmlands, like it's gorgeous. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it looks like just like this bright snowy mountain. Like, but it's not up high like you would expect a bright snowy mountain to be. It's close. And it's actually calcium deposits here making this crazy snowy looking mountain. Like, even up close it kind of looks like this bizarre snowy mountain with these beautiful turquoise pools. Absolutely gorgeous.
Pamukkale literally means Cotton Castle, named because, well, you can see why. These natural hot springs are mineral rich, so filled with calcium carbonate, in fact, that they leave behind the white residue that creates this landscape of frozen in time, petrified waterfalls. And these hot springs have been used as a spa since at least 200 BC, when the Greeks established the city of Hierapolis, which means holy city. Doctors sent their patients here for healing, people came here for beauty treatments, and it became a hugely popular place for the wealthy to retire and later die. It actually has one of the largest cemeteries in all of Turkey to prove it.
You're late.
Speaking of the cemetery, the Apostle Phillip was martyred here for his faith around 70 AD, and his tomb can be found right up this hill. And yesterday we saw the Apostle John's tomb in Ephesus. This is becoming an unintentional tour of the disciples' tombs. 2 down, 10 to go. The theater here is one of the most well-preserved I have ever seen. And it is one of the best remaining examples of Roman stage decorations in the world. And just like in Ephesus, you can't beat the view from here. Even if the show is bad, look at this. Like, you can just be looking at this view. But maybe the show is so bad that you feel as if you're entering the gates of hell. Don't worry, you're still about 100 meters away. Known as Pluto's gate to the underworld because animals instantly died in the mysterious mist emitting from the cave, which we now know is a deadly amount of volcanic carbon dioxide. Animal sacrifice rituals here were actually a popular tourist activity 2,000 years ago. I think I prefer the other tourist activity, enjoying the beautiful hot springs. And legend has it Cleopatra did too. Roman politician Mark Antony is even said to have built this pool for her. But no offense to Cleopatra, I prefer the pools with the views.
Like soft, but it's not gonna nothing comes off.
It's like mud. Feel like Cleopatra?
Yeah, I'm immediately more beautiful. It's lukewarm. I'd say it's like perfect body temperature, but it's very slippery on the bottom.
Yeah.
All the calcium like just shifts under your feet. And when it's wet, it's like this slimier, almost like a seaweedy sort of feel to it. That's a nice texture.
You're touching the clouds. This is never what I imagined touching clouds to feel like.
No, I think real clouds are a little softer than that. Pamukkale means cotton castle, and I get why. It really looks like it, even up close.
Like a fairy tale almost.
Yeah. I'm surprised, not necessarily in a bad way, that you can just walk down here without rails and stuff.
Yeah, I know. How dirty is it?
Pretty white. I like how it feels. It reminds me of bacala, yeah. The time I exfoliated with stuff I wasn't supposed to exfoliate with. You can make a sandcastle with this. Milky.
And it'll look like a cotton castle.
Yeah, you can make a cotton castle with this.
And as much as we'd like to build our cotton castle and stay here, it is time to leave this beautiful place. Turkey has been absolutely incredible. We've learned and experienced so much history, been awed by the natural beauty, eaten way too much phenomenal food, encountered incredible people, and definitely drank more Turkish coffee than we should. And I just couldn't be more thankful for our time here. Turkey has quickly jumped to one of my favorite countries we've ever been to. I already can't wait to come back, but for now, we are headed to our 4th continent together for one of the biggest madventures yet. It's going to be wild. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It seriously helps so much. Hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next one. In our 22nd country!